So our top story is with regards to what's happening in terms of the investigation of the Pahalgam terrorist attack. In fact, amid the ongoing tensions between India and Pakistan post the Pahalgam terrorist attack last month, serious questions are still being raised over Pakistan's war capabilities. According to the security agency sources, we have been given to understand that Pakistan has only 4 days of artillery ammunition left for a high-intensity war. Pakistan's reserves are almost empty after recent arms export deals to Ukraine and Israel. Pakistan recently, in fact, exported 155mm artillery shells, crucial to Pakistan's artillery-heavy doctrine, to Ukraine. This reportedly drained the country's strategic reserves, leaving its powerful M109 howitzers and BM-21 rocket systems dangerously understocked. The Pakistan Army currently possesses enough ammunition to sustain combat for just 96 hours, a development that has triggered serious alarm within military circles. The report has stated that, quoting the sources. Let's discuss this further. Defense expert, retired Major General Ashwini is joining us on the broadcast. So thank you so much for speaking to News9 early this morning. Let me ask you, if just 96 hours worth of ammunition is left with Pakistan, what is that muscle flexing all about? Going out in public, questioning India's intention, also questioning Indian armed forces of being behind the Pahalgam attack and blaming it all on Pakistan.
Yeah, Shakshi, you see, this is nothing new as far as Pakistan is concerned. Pakistan always believe in rhetoric, and Pakistan feels that they can change the public opinion, and whatever they are doing for their domestic consumption. But fact is that they are really short as far as the ammunition is concerned, and also on diesel and petrol, and also there's an acute shortage of basically turbine fuel. So they will not able to sustain more than 4 days. There is no doubt about it. So what has happened is that their reserves which were there with them, especially about the artillery gun, the bombs which were there, 155mm and housing, they have exported to Ukraine because Ukraine was short of ammunition and they wanted to buy. Pakistan thought it was a golden opportunity to earn something because financially they are in a very, very poor state. They have a loan or a debt of $186 billion. IMF was also not giving them bailout. They were not able to take loan from any other place, China, UAE. They were also not very keen to give any loan. And they felt that this is a golden opportunity, and they have sold more than 50,000 pieces of artillery guns and also the ammunition to Ukraine. So now they are feeling it that in case the war take place between India and Pakistan, Pakistan will not able to sustain more than 4 days because their reserves are not there. And they can, especially about the RT ammunition, which is the main thing. And second thing is their basically diesel and petrol, and their tanks cannot run more than a 50 kilometer. And there is a acute shortage of basically AFT, that is, you can say turbine fuel for their aircraft. So this is troubling Pakistan. Pakistan knows in heart that they are in a very precarious situation. On top of that, Indian Navy is carrying out an exercise in Arabian Sea. So Indian Navy has a capability of choking Pakistan Navy and also cut the supply chain. And once you cut the supply chain, no fresh petrol, gas, or oil can come from Middle East. That will have a cascading effect on Pakistan. So this is known to Pakistan. Pakistan Navy is a defensive Navy. It does not have capability to basically bounce back and ensure that their supply chains are intact. So overall, one can say, Sakshi, there is no denying the fact in case the war takes place between India and Pakistan, war machinery will not able to sustain more than 4 days. Their reserves are extremely low as far as RT is concerned, as far as the, you can say, fuel is concerned, and also you can say that other major equipment, ammunition which they required for fighting a long war.
Right. Also, Major General Savach, if I could ask you, that's about Pakistan individually. But what about their allies? Say, if the situation of a war pops up between India and Pakistan, then what about the support that will come in Pakistan's way? How India is going to tackle that out? We know that China is also, going to give us some threatening times. And how exactly are we prepared for all the situations?
Sakshi, let's discuss who can basically support Pakistan in this juncture. Uh, there are almost about three countries which one can say with certainty will support uh, Pakistan. One is China, no doubt about it. Second is Turkey, and third possibly is Azerbaijan. Now, as far as China is concerned, China is a very clever country. They will not go out of way to support Pakistan. They have never supported Pakistan even in 71. One is they are always against terrorism. The second thing is that the tariff war which they are having with US is also making impact. They need India. India provide them a huge market. The economic relation between India and China were growing after we have resolved our by and large dispute on the LAC. So I don't think China will go out of way to support Pakistan. They will give them intelligence. They will give them some weapon ammunition, but they will restrain themselves because they will certainly like India to be with them when they are fighting a tariff war against the US, and they know it. They are on a weak footing. Now, as far as Turkey is concerned, again, Turkey can send weapons and ammunition. There was a report that they have exported, but that Turkey has denied it. So I suppose that Turkey also knows it, that if they go out of way to support Pakistan, that will not be liked by India, and they are hesitant. There may be a support from Turkey, but it will be unlimited. Azerbaijan, we don't think can certainly help them out much. So overall, it looks like that even in the Middle East and the IOC, the Muslim countries are also not with Pakistan because they are all basically criticizing the terrorist action. They are standing with India. So Pakistan possibly stand isolated in the world, and India has, in a very diplomatic manner, played a very good card of isolating them. And therefore, it looks to me, in case if something also comes by sea, which is the main route, Indian Navy has a capability of choking Pakistan. They will cut that supply chain. So Pakistan will not able to get any supplies once the war take place. And so hence it is very clear that Pakistan has a limited option. Pakistan has a limited friend, and chances of anything coming in Pakistan after the war take place are very less because Indian Navy has a capability of choking Pakistan, especially both Karachi and Gwadar port.
They've done it.